Yo, what's up guys? So welcome to a new chess video. Today I'm playing chess against my dad. I have gathered some analysis. We played 2 games. Firstly, we're gonna get into this one. I had to split one game in 2 sides because we played these with the queen and king swapped. And I castled king's side, but in the review it deemed it as an illegal move because position wasn't like that. It does some weird things, it's just how the computer works. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, let's just get into the first game. Okay, so this is the first part of the first game. So I'm playing as white here, my perspective. The games are going to be in my perspective, by the way. So I played e4. He responds e6. I thought, okay, he's gonna go here probably, and the next move. But I just want to strike in the center, you know. So I played d4. I know what his plan was. He played b6. My advantage is slightly better now. You see, slightly better. This doesn't do a lot. I know what you want to get with this move. Especially if you could done this and then develop this knight first. I mean, sure, it's not a blunder or anything, but there were better options. Next, I played knight f3, just getting my knight into the center. Just me move horsey into center, you know, what you should be doing in every game in the opening. Now he plays knight c6. Now he does what I just told you. He just move the horsey into center, you know. Now I played knight c3. And he responds knight f6, so we're basically in the 4 knights game. But the 4 knights game is actually when you have e4 and e5, then you get the 4 knights, so that's a 4 knights game. That doesn't matter. Nobody wants a 4 knights game now, so we're just gonna continue. I played bishop g5 and he responds bishop g4. So yeah, now I played bishop takes f6, check. He has to take back or block with one of these pieces. It's probably best if he takes though, and that's exactly what he did. And now I castled here, but I'm gonna have to go in the other review here because it's not a legal move here. It is legal move like IRL, but the computer just breaks once you swap these up. So yeah, just let me switch to the other review real quick. Okay, so now I castled. Now I played a5. I played bishop e2, just trying to defend my knight extra because you don't want to break this pawn chain once it gets taken, and then it has some infiltrating potential here soon. So yeah, I was just gonna protect some key squares here. He played rook g8. He immediately threatens this, which I don't like. So I then played g3, just trying to defend some stuff, I guess. He played bishop b7, just trying to get his bishop out here. So when this knight moves, it can just go somewhere else that is super long diagonal in the future. I played h4, just doing the same thing as my dad, trying to get this pawn base in there, just throwing a little bit of a queen side attack, he's throwing a king side attack. Doesn't really matter. He plays knight e7, just opening up his bishop, rotating his knight out to maybe one of these squares in the future. I played rook d1, but I completely missed that he could just take my pawn on e4. That's exactly what he did. I can't take the bishop because then he takes my queen for a bishop. And if you know something about chess, that's a really bad trade. And I played a3. I played a3, kicking out the bishop. He completely ignores this and just takes my f3. Just takes this. Of course, I take back with my bishop. Just taking back. And now I just sacrifice bishop by just capturing my knight. Of course, I don't want to damage my pawn structure to have an open king, so I take back with the queen. And I place knight f5. You see this bar just like the position is so equal here, you almost don't see a difference. But look at when he plays this. Do you see why this is a really bad move? I'm gonna give you some time, pause if you'd like. Okay, so why this is a really bad move is now it's my turn. If you're really good with diagonals, you see that this bishop can just snipe the rook from all the way over there. And he didn't see that and just played knight f5. And yeah, of course, with no hesitation, I take his rook. He can't directly take my bishop back. Of course, he's gonna target that, but then he's gonna waste a couple of moves on that, and I have just an advantage to get back. And I'm also up 2 points for that if he takes his bishop back, so that's just really good. Now I played c6, just marching a little forward. He played his move a little too late. He could have done that like instead of the knight, but yeah, we did this. He played c6. Rook on h1 goes to e1, not this rook. He played king c7, just trying to, I guess, defend some of these pawns. This was already defended, but I think he wanted to get some extra defense in this. Also opening up his queen to get my bishop back. I played d5 because I knew he was gonna do this. I can just strike in the center and try to open up the position a little bit. Oh, not this, bro. And yeah, of course he takes my bishop. Now I take a pawn here to kind of like open this up a little bit. He took back with this pawn. So I took his pawn on f6, just trying to infiltrate here, getting the queen to a good square. And I played rook f8, targeting my queen. I can't take his rook because of his queen. I don't want to lose my queen for nothing, so I gotta move it here. I played queen e5, check. The king went to b7, and the game ended in a couple of moves. I played rook takes d7, check. Now he has 2 options. Of course, and king c8. That would have been checkmate if I did this. That's exactly what we did. I kind of spoiled that, but so the only 2 safe squares are these. He did this in game and I checkmated him. But what if he went here? What if the game been over? Well, it doesn't matter what he did. It doesn't matter if he did this or this. You see, if the king goes here, I have queen to e2, check, and that's checkmate because the king stands here, my queen stands here. I go in, he can't go to any of these squares because of the rook, he can't take my queen, it's checking the king, so that's just an easy checkmate, but he played king c8, now I checkmated him in one move, queen to c7, checkmating him, but the move rook takes d7 was just already over, like he had no chance of coming back. I fought for like a minute before doing that, because I didn't know if it was gonna end well, but then I saw like only these 2 moves here, see, and then I thought, wait, yeah, this is checkmate. But what if he goes here and then I found this and then, yeah, GG's. We also have a second game, so let me pull that one up real quick. Okay, so we have the second game on. I played as black here, he played as white, so we kind of switched it up. Again, these, I think they're switched up, I know the exact position again because we switched it up so many times, but he starts game of e4, and I respond d5, just really standard stuff. Yeah, and he played d3, and I played knight f6, just trying to like move the horsey into center, you know, just defending some stuff. Looking at potentially this even in the future when the queen moves early, maybe, to fork the white king and rook. moved at a bird, so he plays bishop g5, which is not really a great move. It kind of gives up his advantage a little bit. Could have defended a little better if he got his knights into the center first. But I mean, overall, I don't hate this move. There were just some better options. I played knight c6, trying to move the second horsey into center. And he took my knight right away. And I took his bishop with my e-pawn, the queen's pawn. And he takes my pawn on d5. And I played bishop g4 check. He blocks with f3. And I played bishop b4. This was kind of not a really good move. I was kind of targeting his queen here. I don't really know why this move was not the greatest move, but I just thought what was on my mind. Just attacking the queen. This is defended. He takes this, I take this. Which is actually exactly what happened. Now my rook has an open file here. And he blunders. He just completely gives away his advantage. So you see this king is wide open, right? Yeah, he just completely gives his advantage away by just capturing this bishop. And if you see here, I have maiden 1, so I'm gonna give you some time to find it. I actually played this move, no worries, but I want you to find the move if you want. Pause if you'd like, feel free. Okay, so the move was rook to e1. You know why? Because let's start here. The king can't go here because then the rook captures. King can't go here because of his own pawn. The king can't go here because of the bishop. The king can't go here because of the rook. The king can't take the rook because of the bishop. And the piece that's checking the white king, he can't take this back in any way. He would at least have to spend 2 moves if he wants to. And that's not enough to see a checkmate. So yeah, GG's. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and sub if you enjoyed. More chess content is coming up. And yeah, see you on the next one, guys. Bye.